those people who established dynasties so powerful that their names echo through the centuries? I'm one of them. New world, new opportunities, no limits. This island of mine could become anything. It could be a farmer's heaven, the fields reaching the horizon, and the markets full of people. Or it could be a production powerhouse, with chimneys reaching the sky, and docks busy with all sorts of exotic goods. Or it could be the paradise on earth, a magnet for travelers from all over the world, a place for fiesta and fun.
Sir, we're docking the ship, sir.
For now, he's just a dirt-poor piece. Ah, the Caribbean, a lush and untamed land. My new home, beautiful and full of promise. A new beginning, far from the politics of the old world. A chance to start fresh and do things my way. I'm tired of the musty weather and rigid thinking back home. I need a change. I was appointed governor of this island. Not that anyone else wanted the job anyway. My unique approach to government will make this colony the most prosperous in the Caribbean. How hard can it be? You just need some planks, a few nails, and a trusty advisor to shout at.
Welcome to the Caribbean, Governor. Allow me to introduce myself, Lord Oaksworth, His Majesty's emissary to the region. Greetings, old chap. His Majesty needs money to build a new underwater palace. He wants you to begin growing money. I mean, one of those crops that make heaps of cash. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
We are the shadows that move the world. We rule in secret. We are the salvation of mankind. We are the order, and you will be one of us. Being able to stand on your own is a virtue I personally cherish. Self-sufficiency should be every country's goal.
His Majesty has commissioned the finest architects to design his new underwater home. We need your cash crops to pay for them.
Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel.
I say, being a crown colony is a kind of competition, one you are losing, old chap. The colonies of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo are beating you badly.
I understand you are still struggling. The burden of ruling twists our perception of humanity. To us, people are just a resource that has to be managed properly.
Freedom will never simply be given to us. We must take it by force. We need to train our own soldiers. Soldiers that are ready to fight and die for our homeland.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Great news. While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
I see the houses are ready. Unfortunately, the islands of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo have kidnapped the managers intended for you.
Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer.
While His Majesty finds your island's backwardness most amusing, he is now worried that it will hinder his great plan. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
Many people are ready to give their life for their ideals. You must be ready to take lives for yours.
President, as you know, it is your will alone that keeps Tropico together. Without you, the entire island would crumble to dust and be lost forever.
As the heir was born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books. We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We called it...
My good fellow, I have it from a very reliable source that there be gold in them there hills, boy. I suggest you send some men to find it. His Majesty personally inspected several reports from your colony and discovered a major oversight in your designs. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Our soldiers may be few in number, but the fire of the revolution burns in their hearts. We need more brave men and women like them.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Construction of His Majesty's underwater palace has begun. The Crown requires a great many tons of your crops to help pay for this massive project. I am afraid that your colony is still doing rather poorly compared to your neighbors, Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper. It has print on it, where there will be a summary of important affairs, interviews with important Tropicans, and a page with political editorials. This will give a voice to every Tropican. Also, going to the little Presidente's room will be much more comfortable from now on. Presidente, my career as a weatherman is over. I promised everyone a warm and sunny day. And now we have a tornado on the island.
So, there was gold in those mountains. Jolly good, old chap. I believe it's only fair that I get a piece of the pie, having supplied the information and all that.
I am back in the game. I can now accurately predict rains of cattle, shack, and furniture across the entire island. Here is the damage report.
The sea is too crowded. It is full of lost cities, rich American industrialists, and sleeping alien gods. His Majesty has no desire to mingle with such things.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
We have invented red tape. It goes well with everything, and there is no limit to this now. People are going crazy over it. Lines are forming to get more of it. It almost seems like it is trying to grow bigger and bigger, all on its own.
His Majesty is furious. He has just learned that you've begun mustering a sizable army, yet you don't have a major general. Appoint one immediately.
Tropico itself has given us a way to gain our independence. I am talking about gold.
We, the leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
I found this book in your office, Governor. It's written by Conrad Marx, and it has some interesting ideas on how we should build our society. The Tropican soldier is brave. The Tropican soldier is proud. The Tropican soldier is ready to die for our homeland. The Tropican soldier's shooting skills leave much to be desired. Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Disaster. The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king. It has been decided that an insulting letter is the best way to get our point across.
The king says he wants your expletive hung in the palace courtroom as a conversation piece.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution.
Comrade Governor, the more I read the works of Comrade Marx, thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger. Comrade Governor, we need to inspire the people and set an example for the proletariat. We need to create a working-class hero.
Things do not look well for you, old chap. His Majesty is extremely displeased with you and has decided to punish you as an example to the other colonies.
I can almost smell the revolution. It smells like victory.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution.
His Majesty is most amused by your Declaration of Independence.
Welcome, brother. Today, you and your family join the select few who have taken upon themselves the burden of governing the world.